back to my channel. It's your girl Tessie. So it's been long I sat here, I don't know. Anyway, if this is the first time I'm stopping by here, my name is Tessie. You're welcome. Please subscribe before leaving. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be talking about Italian passport, how to get Italian passport, the whole process, what to do and what not to do, what to follow. Bureaucracy in this our country is something else, and you need to know your way around, before you go to the office and come back again. Like you will reach there, you will get back again. It's kind of before I get into that, for my old subscribers, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. Thank you for always coming back here. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for your love, your support. I really appreciate you guys. So you guys are loved. Okay, so let's dive in here. This is my Italian passport. I finally got the Italian passport. The passport was released. It arrived in my commune on the 21st of September. So before heading into the ending, let's start from the beginning. Okay, so how to get Italian passport? It's kind of complicated if you don't know, but it's a bit easy and complicated at the same time. So first of all, you need to go to the questura, the police site, to fill the form. You have to fill the form there. After filling the form, you have to go to the post office to pay a sum of, I think, 35 euros, something like that, or yeah, something like that. I'm going to write it at the screen if I make mistake. So after paying that, there is something else that is called Marca da Bollo. That Marca da Bollo is you're going to pay 70 euro for that. I think, yes, 70 euro for that. And so after paying the post office because we are one of the people that is doing cashless, we pay everything with card. So me and my husband, we drove to tabacchino, something like that. If you live in Italy, you know what I mean by that. So where they sell cigarettes, where they sell different things, tabacchino, I think that is what it's called. So we drove there because that is where you pay for, you buy the Marca da Bollo. Before, post office was selling it, but they don't longer sell that at the post office. So you have to pay one at the post office, and you have to pay the real Marca da Bollo, which is 70 euro. Yeah, it's 70 euro in that tabacchino. So you have to take it there. And for guys, please, I'm going to advise you guys, like I said, we are kind of cashless. We don't always carry cash around, so we pay almost everything with card. So I arrived getting to that store, wanted to pay with card. My husband actually went in first. They said they don't accept card because that particular Marca da Bollo, they require cash. I don't understand why he requires cash. Italian government is saying cashless, pay with card, but paying 70 euro, you have to pay by cash and not by card. So that was kind of, that triggers some emotion because we are angry. We're like, they're advising us to pay everything with card, and now Marca da Bollo that is owned by the government is paid by cash. So I will advise you to make sure that you withdraw that cash with you. Like, go with cash to that tabacchino, 70 euro to pay there. Please do not go thinking that you're going to pay with card, because they collect only cash. Okay, so after that, after you are done with everything, you fill the form, print it, and you take the Marca da Bollo, you put them in there. That is when you go to the police, which is questura, on internet site. You book your appointment there. So because now everything is online after this whole COVID pandemic stuff, everything is online. So you go there, you book appointments, you pick the date of appointment. I'm going to insert a clip for you guys where we're going there, the day we went there. So the day of appointment, you have to take every document, the Marca da Bollo, your documents, your photocopy, your identity card, photocopy, your physical code, everything. You have to photocopy them and put everything together, and your recent photograph, passport photograph. You have to take 2. I think he has 2. So you have to take everything with you. And here is where a lot of people make mistake. My co-wife made the same mistake. Okay, I myself, I didn't make the mistake because I've already known for a while now that I have to go to the immigration, like the questura, with my husband. So a lot of people don't know that they have to go to the questura with their husband. And like if you're a foreigner, I'm not talking about it, if you're a foreigner and you have a baby with your husband, you have to, for them to issue you a passport, you have to go with your husband. As long as you have a baby with him, you must go with your husband to sign. Without your husband, they will not allow you to fill the form. You have to list the name of how many kids you have with your partner, if you're divorced or you're still married. But what they focus more of is how many kids you have then. So if you have any child with your partner must be present, your partner must sign, because in Italy, I don't know when the whole change, but in Italy, if you have a child with Italian man or Italian woman and you're getting a passport, if your husband or your wife is not present, they will not issue you that passport. This is why I went with my husband. So for you, my viewers, I don't know that you have to go with your husband. Bear in mind that if you want to get your passport, after doing all the process, getting all the documents that is required, you need to have your husband present. Even if you're divorced, as long as you have a child with your husband has to be present the day you are filling that passport form. He must be aware that you're getting a passport. You're applying for Italian international passport. He must be there and he must sign that he knew that you're getting that passport. So don't make the mistakes. So bear in mind, before going to the police, make sure that day your husband is not working, that your husband is free to accompany you, or your wife is free to accompany you to the questura or to the police station to fill the form for your passport. Okay, I'm throwing you guys in. Now hold your ear and listen to me very well. Before going there, make sure you have your partner beside you, okay, because you have to list how many kids you have with your partner. And being a foreigner, they can't issue you a passport without your husband being present, without your husband's signature on that form. So make sure that when you're going to apply for your passport, that your husband is there with you. He will go with you to make sure, for you not to go and come back again. Make sure you go with your husband. This whole story is that make sure that you're going to apply for your passport with your husband or with your wife. If you're if you're international family, make sure both partners go there with your kids. Also with your kids' documents, you have to write their name and everything. So after that, he has to stay like 1 month. I think mine stayed, yeah, almost a month, or let's say a month. Yes, a month before he arrived. And another thing here, guys. So after the whole process, filling the form and submitting, and because you don't pay at the police station, you pay like in the Marca da Bollo covers it, and the one you pay at the post office covers the fee. So the police questura don't take money from you, okay? So everything you have to pay, and what we paid was 115 euro, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 100, because I remember 70 euro was for the Marca da Bollo and 35 euro. No, I think it's more than that. I think it's more than that. So I'm going to write it down later. I'm going to write the total amount of this passport, okay? But I know that it's cheaper than Nigerian passport. I know that it's cheaper than Nigerian passport. This is 10 years. This passport is valid for 10 years. So another thing, I don't know if they do this on your commune, but in my own case, my own commune here in Lombardia, when you go to apply for your passport, so at the immigration, they said that the commune, they are going to send me email when the passport is ready, okay? So we've been waiting and waiting for them to send me email. I didn't get any email from them, so my husband has to call the commune to ask if the passport is ready. They said the passport is not ready and that they are not supposed to send email, that it was the questura that's supposed to send us email that the passport is ready for me to go to the commune to pick it up. It's kind of confusing, guys, so pay attention in this. When you apply for the passport and they say something like that, if you're living in my region here and they said you should wait for email from the commune, make sure you keep in touch. Like after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, make sure you keep in touch with commune to call them to find out if your passport is ready. So when the passport finally, when we finally call them after 4 weeks, We were talking, and the lady said, asked for my phone name. I gave her my phone name, and she checked and said the passport is ready. So we went there. I went there. So when I arrived at the office, I was like, but the questura said the people were supposed to send me an email to notify me that the passport is ready. And the lady that was there said no, that the questura was the one that's supposed to send me email that the passport is ready, that the common, are not the one in charge of the email sending stuff, that it was questura. So you see where everything is confusing here. If we didn't call, the passport would have been sitting and sleeping in the common, because I wouldn't have known that the passport is ready, because I will be waiting for email. So if you find yourself in this case of sending you email, and the lady also went ahead to say that in some cases they send email, being the questura, they send email, but in some cases they don't send. So if you if you apply for your passport and you're waiting for it to come, and it's not coming, and the whole email thing is kind of confusing for you like me, I would advise you to call the commune where you're staying after, because in here, maybe I don't know if it's all region in Lombardia that does that. When the passports arrive, the questura will send it to the commune of your residence. Then the commune, that is where you will go to pick it. You cannot go back to the questura to pick it up. So they're going to send it to your commune. So if you are in my case here, please, I will advise you to call them. Do not wait for any email. After 3 weeks, call your commune to find out if the passport arrived or not. Keep calling them, and don't sit back and thinking that they're going to send the email, because like they say in Italian, non si sa mai. So make sure you call them. So this is how the journey of the passport is. It's easy when you master the whole process, when you master the whole bureaucracy. It becomes easy. So like I said at the beginning of this video, make sure you go with cash for your marca da bollo. Do not go with credit card or Bancomat thinking you're going to pay with cash. No, they don't take cash for that 70 euro. You have to pay by cash. So make sure you have your cash ready. And for you to apply, while you're going into the questura, make sure you go with your partner. My kids are crying behind here, so hear that, okay? Make sure you go with your partner to apply for the passport if you don't want them to send you back, okay? So just take your time. Everything is easy. When you get everything everything done, it's very easy. Movement is kind of sometimes kind of stressful, but it's not really stressful if you don't need the passport. So at the end of the day, I have my 10 years passport, a Union European Republic Italiana. So that is how to make your to get your passport, okay? So give it a try. And again, before I forgot, for you to get into the immigrations, the questuras, that they will ask for your speed. So make sure to be easy, like to be fasten everything, you have to go, you have to get into the site with your speed. Yes, I almost forgot to say that you have to go in, when you get when you open this site, they will ask you to log in with your speed. You're not going to create a different account. You're going to use your speed to log into the police site. So I hope that makes sense. So make sure you have your speed account, password ready, because that is what you're going to be using to apply for your passport. So I hope this makes sense. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learn 1 or 2 things, not to to avoid some mistake. You don't want to go and come back, okay? So bear in mind, just pick the points and fix it here. All right guys, that will be the end of this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you pick 1 or 2 lessons or 2 things from this video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and let me know what you think. Okay, so I'm going to go now. Talk to you guys later.